This video is sponsored by Whale Street. Whale Street is the DeFi engine that powers NFT economics at a massive scale. It engineered B20, the largest ever NFT bundle containing 20 Beeple NFTs, fractionalizing it into the B20 token. The B20 buyout bundle option is now live. Anyone with 5% of the overall supply of B20 tokens can now bid to buy the entire bundle. Check it all out at b20.metaverse.fund. Thanks for the sponsorship.
Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So in this video I'm having a look at Quidd. So I've looked at Quidd before, I've done a video on Quidd, probably getting on for a year ago now. So Quidd started out as a mobile-based digital kind of asset marketplace. Kind of collection app, really, not really a marketplace. And it was interesting in the sense that it was wasn't using blockchain at all, and was just using its own sort of in-app currency. So basically, this is still the case if you use the mobile app, you can log in, and every few hours or so you get like free coins in the app, and then you can basically go and buy. It's like loot boxes. You go and try and buy cards or stickers to try and fulfill a set. So there may be 10 in a set, and you basically may pay, I don't know, 5,000 coins for to open a pack, and you get a random set. And obviously, you have to keep opening the packs, and you never get the ones you want, sort of thing. But there is also a marketplace, so it's a peer-to-peer marketplace, which is using the in-game soft currency coins. Well, it is a hard currency actually, because you can buy it as well. So basically, you sort of go around collecting stuff, and it's using. You can see these are sort of the brands that they're doing: Marvel, Panini, Star Trek, Game of Thrones. They had a lot of Disney stuff. I think the Disney stuff all got taken away from them, but they seem to still have Marvel. They've seem to have gone through a few different kind of eras, I suppose. What's interesting now is that I don't quite know when they launched it. It may have launched for a while, but there is this, which is the web interface. And around the same time, probably about 3 months ago, they did start having a cash component. So that means now on the mobile app and obviously you can run your account. You can log into the browser, which is what I've done now. You can buy these digital assets with real money, and you can sell them for real money. You have to be verified to cash out, and you need a minimum of $100 in your account to cash out. I've not done that yet, so I can't talk about that process. And the reason I'm interested in this is the company Quidd was bought by Animoca Brands, well known in the blockchain gaming space, and the assumption is that this is coming to blockchain, and it's been announced it's going to use the Harmony blockchain, which isn't a particularly well known blockchain. And I don't know if this is now the kind of with the real money version of this, whether it is actually running on the Harmony blockchain or not. I've not seen any official announcement that it is. So it could just be that they've kind of layered in now real money purchasing, not using a blockchain. But you would kind of imagine that while it is possible to do this sort of stuff with real money on a centralized server doing peer-to-peer sales, you're probably better off using a blockchain. So I imagine they're using the blockchain now, or at least testing it in some way. So I thought I would come back and have a look at what's going on with Quidd. So a quick run through the interface here. So you can see here I've got some dollars. So you can basically just use a credit card and put dollars into your account. On the mobile side, you could buy the tokens as an in-app purchase, as you would do with a normal app. So I think that one of the problems they're dealing with here is on the mobile app, obviously they have an in-game currency, and you would buy that through the in-app through the App Store purchasing scheme. So obviously then Apple and Google would get their 20%. Obviously on the website, they don't need that 30% cut. So they're doing more of the trading through the website, and the website is just a pure money trading. So there's no token. So it's interesting that if I look at my account on mobile, I can see I've got dollars, and I've also got the in-game tokens, the kind of the other currency. But on this web interface for the marketplace, you just have the dollars. Anyway, you can kind of see what's going on here. I mean, the UI is still not great, really. The UI on the mobile one is not great either, to be honest. They'd be much better off ripping it off and starting again. But obviously, they've got people who've been using this for a number of years, so they can't do that. But it's not great UI or UX. And particularly once you get going, you start to get into it, but it's not great really in many respects. But just to show you how it works, so I can go here to collections. So these show my collections, and sort of the big problem here is, well, the big kind of thing you want to do is you want to start collecting sets. So as with all kind of, I mean, these are to some degree NFTs, but with all kind of collectibles, kind of there is a point of owning and trading and making money. And buying things cheap that are going to get expensive, all that sort of good stuff. But there is this underlying this. There has to be this idea of sets, I think. So here we can see there's a set score. Don't really know what that means, and a set rank. So I guess my rank in terms of everyone who's ever played Quids is 31,000, which is actually not that great. And I've got 33 items, so I don't think I've got any awards, and I don't really know what awards or shinies are. Anyway, so we can see here I've got I'm also ranked for these individual sets. So I guess this is the set score, and this is my rank, I guess, in terms of these sets. So we can see here for the Deadly Electra Part 2, I'm missing one. So let's go in and just do a purchase. So we can see here I've got eight of the 9. Obviously not ranked, I've not completed it. So we'll just go in here, and this. When you start buying stuff and want to do sets, this actually is sort of good. It's still a bit clunky, but we'll show you kind of how this goes. So the card I want to is, should have seen that coming. Is Alexa going to fight Wolverine by the looks of things? And I can't buy these. There's none of these left to kind of like buy packs of. They've all been purchased. So I need to go and buy this. So I need to go into the marketplace. So we can now see a listing of them. So this is, for some reason, is sort of a weird filtering. It has time listed new to old. So these are the newest ones that have come in. We can see here, obviously this is not an expensive set. So the cheapest you can sell something for is 99 cents. So that's basically the base price. So if I go to the price low to high, I'm going to get a lot of 99 cents. There is one weird thing here with Quidd that I think is really bad. That it allows people to kind of choose the way they present it. So all these cards are the same, but you can see this one's with a black background. These ones are different sizes. Not really with these cards, but you can like do animation things over the top. You can write little things as well, like this one. This person has written that this is their. They're charging more because this is the serial number 138 of 10,000. I think it's not great really. So yeah, this one here, they put this little sign up. Oh, this one's here animated. I think that's when you get into it, you just kind of realise that's just nonsense that people are just putting it over the top. But it really spoils the experience. This one here says shiny. Now I don't really know what those shiny ones are. I guess it's a sort of an extra. Probably if you buy it, maybe this one's gonna have an animation over the top. I think those things are bad as well, and this doesn't even show that it has got an animation, so that's a bit weird. Okay, so in this case, I know there's going to be a lot of 99 cents because that's the cheapest one, and this is not an expensive card. So what I might want to do in this case is I might want to look at the print. So the print low to high. So this is like the serial number. So so I can buy number 5 of 10,000. It's going to cost me $16. I don't care about this stuff that much. So I'm going to basically keep going down until I find like one that's 99. So I can buy this one here. It's not particularly great one. Anything under 100 anything under 100 would be worth more. But this one's not particularly a high number. I don't care about it that much to spend $2 to buy this higher level one. Certainly not $4 for that one. Although if you were really a collector, maybe you would. So I'm just going to buy the cheapest, lowest one that I can. So I buy that, 99 cents. It goes through. Again, so the UI is not great. Basically, that one's just gone away, but it's not taken. The flow's not taking me through. It's kind of poor. So I go back here to collection, and now I should see that my Deadly Elector. Yeah, okay. So I've completed. Got 4 of 4 all completed, and my ranking is super low on that one. And we can see it just updated there, so we can see here. There we go. So that's kind of it is kind of you can kind of see where Quidd's going. It's kind of accessible. I mean, the big issue I think is the brands, and now brands are becoming a much more NFT kind of alert. So quite if these are the best brands, I don't know. I mean, maybe Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Sorry. Some of these are interesting. Michael Jackson, not sure about that. We can see here. I mean, this is just for the real money thing. So most of the activity still happens on the mobile app. People using their kind of like soft currency. So it's pretty small, pretty small trading. So we can go. Let's see what the biggest one is. So Marvel. So they've done $100,000 all time. So compared to NBA Top Shot, which has done $300 million in 2 months, this is very small beer at the moment. Even down here, Disney is whatever. Suddenly we're into thousands of dollars. It's not really anything to write home about. And they do have the other thing. They do have a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really into pop culture, but quite how are these kind of things appealing? I'm not totally sure. So I kind of stick with things that I think I know a little bit about. There's actually one other. So this is another kind of weird thing here. So this is albums, but this is just my Marvel ones. I've also got these weird ones. So they have these one called Gift Shop, which I don't really. They're kind of stamps. So I don't even know who this guy is. Obviously, like a medieval artist. He's done all these grotesque things. These are all cheap. These are all like 99 cents. I don't. For some reason, you're not ranked on those. I don't know why you're not ranked on those. I think because they're this gift shop kind of collection. And the other thing here we can see is so I could sort. So I'm sorting these by low to high, print number, serial number. So the best one I've got is I've got a print 14 of one of the Electra ones. So it's one of 10,000. So is that valuable? Probably not that sure. I mean, I didn't spend. I think I bought all these for like $1. So not expensive at all. So there's Quidd. So you can kind of see what they're doing. They're kind of like moving towards kind of a more accessible sort of NFT kind of thing where it's not about blockchain and it's just about pop culture, and it's sort of really cheap stuff. I don't know what the most expensive ones on here. Let's see. Have a look at the top sales, and let's have a look at. Can we filter this? No, it's not filtering. So we can see, these are sort of accessible amounts of money. Even if you're collecting, 10 in a set. It's interesting. They've got the basketball. So basketball, they've got some sort of basketball thing going on here. Well, we got it. So this is a Panini. So Panini, the sticker people, have got their own basketball set there. Obviously, it kind of, I imagine, sort of mirrors what's going on with NBA Top Shop a little bit. So the same people are popular. Probably Kobe Bryant, sadly, would be something people would collect because there's not going to be any more. Well, I suppose there could be more Kobe Bryant ones, but you're not going to get any new Kobe Bryant ones. So again, it's another kind of NFT collection that is not so accessible. It's not so clean as crypto NFTs, I think, because this is obviously the activity all happens on the Quidd platform. Maybe that will change a little bit, but obviously they have to do the licensing deals to get this sort of content in there. They got some nice ones. They've got Dr. Zeus as well. So again, Dr. Zeus has has done a deal with Flow for they're doing a Dr. Zeus NFT collectible kind of thing there as well. So maybe if you're not into NFTs or just kind of starting out, this is maybe not a bad kind of project to kind of mess around with a little bit. As I say, if you download the mobile app, you basically get free tokens, and you don't have to spend any money at all. It's kind of free to play, and you can buy and you can trade them. You can buy things with the tokens. You can sell with the tokens, or even on the mobile app now you can sell. You can choose whether to sell for the in-game kind of tokens, or you can sell for cash. But I think unless you're unless you're very lucky and getting kind of rare ones, which you can do because you're sort of opening packs, but in general you're not going to make $100 worth in order to cash it out. So if you're thinking of you want to actually make money, you're going to have to spend money to start kind of trading these things. But to give you like an introduction into what this kind of stuff happens, how this works, I think it's pretty interesting. And I imagine over time, because Animoca Brands is behind it, they're probably going to stick a bunch of marketing, and they probably have a decent plan for actually doing some other licensing IP, because Animoca Brands, as the name suggests, does have a lot of experience with doing branded stuff. So that would kind of be sensible for them to do. But there we go. So there's Quidd. This is the marketplace interface. You can check it out. I'll put the link in the notes below. But thanks for watching the video, and do subscribe to the channel. See you again soon.